All right. Let's get it popping. I know. Shout out to everybody that's already tuned in. I definitely appreciate y'all. I know I've been gone lately. I've been trying to get it together. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get it popping.
For the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits. Every
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. And now we're live every Wednesday and Friday from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. That's every day of the week. Yeah, tune in. You don't want to miss this shit. It's the Couch Chronicles, where they know what? I know you said it.
It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits.
I look like and feel like I'm $1,000,000. I'm feeling myself for real. I'm on my way. The way I walk looks like a dance. And baby, that's just how I feel. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling right. I'm feeling alive. I'm feeling myself. I am feeling good. I'm feeling right. I'm feeling alive. I'm feeling alive. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling right. I'm feeling alive. I'm feeling alive.
It's the Couch Chronicles, early mornings on the couch, that is. Every Wednesday and Friday from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. Come catch a vibe with the couch. If you ain't gotta work, then you better keep your pajamas on. Get your tea, your coffee, whatever you drink, and whatever you smoke. Because Wednesdays and Fridays is the time to relax, chilling, vibing, you know. If you would like to be a live guest, if you in the Oklahoma City area, DM me now. Trust me when I say you don't want to miss this vibe. Are you feeling good? I'm feeling good. That's how you supposed to feel in the morning. 1, 2, 3, let's go!
I look like and feel like I'm $1,000,000. I'm feeling myself for real. I'm on my way. The way I walk looks like a dance. And baby, that's just how I feel. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling right. I'm feeling alive. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling right. I'm feeling alive. I'm feeling alive. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling right. I'm feeling alive. I'm feeling myself. I
am or two. Of course, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday from 8 Central Time, and every Wednesday and Friday from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. If I don't get on the couch, I usually make an announcement. I wasn't supposed to be on today, but I had enough energy this morning when I woke up. I said, let's do the couch. So we gonna do the couch. So sometimes... So first of all, today's subject is autoimmune disease awareness. And sometimes with lupus, even if you have planned out a whole day, your body might say, nah, I would rather you not take the kids to the park, or I'd rather you not eat this because now you can't take it because your body will swell up. And lupus makes the decisions for you. You never make a decision for yourself. And even if you believe that we're making the decisions for ourselves, at the end of the day, when we make the decision for ourselves, lupus itself would change that whole decision without even asking us permission. Like, you ain't asked me if you can cancel my date. You ain't asked me if you could cancel my plans on taking my kids out. You ain't asked me none of that. But you made a decision without my consent. And I don't like that. I don't like that. Lupus, fuck you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and give a moment of silence for the ones who aren't here with us today for whatever reason. Let's give this moment to them. I've lost so many friends, associates, or just anyone that I knew that had lupus. You know, I started I was in the Lupus Foundation in Michigan, and all the people that I met that are suffering just like myself, you know, same color as me, and some of them are just women just like me, or some of them, they just understood. Now, almost every single one of them that I have met, except for one, has passed away from lupus complications. And the thing is lupus can complicate everything. It's not just, oh, they had a lupus complication in their liver. They just had a lupus complication in their heart. No, lupus can complicate any part of your body. Lupus is a complication. The fuck? And any part of your body that it wants to destroy, attack, it will. No matter what you do, no matter how many depression medication pills that they give you that tells you that it's going to help you with the pain, no matter how many of those you take, you know what I can say that the depression medication will do whenever you're having a lupus flare? It will make you emotional. Yeah. Not emotional like, oh, wow, I feel better. No, I'm talking about like crying. Now, at first I was dealing with the pain of just hurting. Now I'm dealing with the pain of hurting and I'm crying about it. And used to, I was able to deal with it, and inside I would cry. But when I take the medication that they gave us for lupus, it makes me want to cry on the outside and in the inside. Like, I don't want to hide it. I just want it to come out. It feels like something needs to come out. I know that sounds weird, but it just does. And when I take the medication, when I go to my rheumatologist and they give me all these medications and they're like, well, try this one different. Hydrochloroquine is supposed to help for everybody that has lupus, but it don't do shit for me. So, but this is the thing, is they automatically assume that because the medication that we prescribe for lupus isn't helping you, then that means that you don't have lupus. Well, that's not what that means. It just means that medication doesn't fucking work for us. So let's try something different if we have to go the medication route. Now, the thing is no matter what medication that you prescribe for lupus, it's an antidepressant. It's a dual medication. It helps for anxiety, depression, and that's what they're truly treating. Because if you're telling me there is no cure for lupus, then what the fuck are you giving me all this medication for? And what the fuck is it doing? Because some of this medication that they give you, hey love, I'm so sorry about your breaks. It looked like a piece of, like a flat piece of chocolate or something. So sorry. I love you. I'm glad you made it back. But they don't care. You know, it's like, I don't want to take any antidepressants. Matter of fact, I would be okay with not taking any medication if you can tell me exactly what I can do different in my life that can make the pain a little bit more manageable. Because they're not giving you a real alternative. And even though what I'm about to say is not related, so for those that have been watching, y'all know I have chronic pain as well as lupus from being hit with that forklift while I was shopping at Sprouts. So with the back pain, I've done the 360 spinal surgery and I'm still in severe pain. And before you guys even see me out on the street and you realize, yes, I am in a walker. I'm using my walker again. So if you like, is that Janelle? Yes, it is. And if any one of you motherfuckers call me crippled, you're going to see. So anyways. So they're trying to basically convince me to implant a device back there. Now, I've told them no in every language that I could think of. And they still keep trying to promote it. Now, I brought that up because the reason why they're trying to promote it is because not because they truly believe that it would benefit me, but they truly believe, because this is real. And if you guys didn't know this, then you need to pay attention to the reason why instead of doctors listening to you, they do what the fuck they want to do. So now this device that they're trying to implant inside of me, whatever doctor gets me to do it, that's a bonus on their whole company. It makes them look like they get things done. It looks good on the company when they give many people this implanted device that's in their back. I'm not doing that shit. I know what game y'all playing, and it's not truly going to help. Now, let's take it back to lupus. When they give you these antidepressants, it's not truly going to help. But it might do something for their company. They might get a bonus. You never know. Pay attention. Because why is my doctor not listening to me? Now, I will say this. And this is something that a lot of people don't even know. If you've ever been in a car wreck, workman's comp, let's not even say a car wreck. Any type of workman's comp issue that you've ever had, like being hurt on a job and you getting paid for it. If that ever happens to you, I need you to know this, and I'm talking to everyone with lupus. When you have an open case, a rheumatologist won't even see you. Did you know that? They don't see you because you're dealing with an open case. Now imagine, my case has been open for 4 years. So now I'm having to go to a rheumatologist that I never knew before because my original rheumatologist won't accept me because I have a workman's comp case open. When you have workman's comp, or this is the thing, is some people believe that they shouldn't say anything to their boss if they get hurt on the job. But because they like, oh no, I'm going to take a pay cut. They're going to look at me like, they're going to fire me. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. But if the job is genuinely the one that's at fault, don't be afraid to speak out. You have to get the help that you need because it will fuck you up in the long run, especially having lupus. Anything that hurts you, lupus will make it 1,000% worse. You might have hurt your shoulder. And to a regular person, it might just be regular shoulder pain that lasts all the way down here. No, to a lupus patient, this shoulder pain can affect your whole fucking body. I don't give a fuck if you're taking a medication for just this. Grand Rising Cookie. I don't care if you taking medication for this. You're going to need something that's going to help your whole body. And an antidepressant ain't going to do it. There's not one medication that they have prescribed me, and they even changed me from the lupus medication to fibromyalgia medication, and even that's not doing nothing. So their thinking is, you know, how they don't even do more blood work after that. They put it in their head. Okay, even though she got a positive, or even though he got a positive ANA, I'm going to say, it's not lupus, it's something else. It must be some type of inflammation. And they're going to make up some type of shit to make you believe that you really don't have lupus. Because when I first was supposed to find out that I had lupus, my doctors never told me. They never told me. They literally held that information for themselves. Then years later, I take another test and it's still the same results. So that means that y'all knew back then that I had lupus and you didn't tell me, you didn't warn me, and you didn't teach me how to handle it. But again, when you have lupus or any type of autoimmune disease, you can't really listen or learn from someone who doesn't have it. You can't listen or learn from a doctor who just went to school to learn about this, because you would never truly learn about it unless you are experiencing it firsthand. Because it's way worse than what y'all reading on paper. It's way worse than what you saying out your mouth. Because I am living with it, not you. I live with this disease every day. I am the one that's in excruciating fucking pain every day, not you. So when I come and I'm asking, yo, can y'all please do something? I don't care. Please help me with the pain. And then the first thing y'all want to do is, well, I'm going to give you some ibuprofen. Ibuprofen? Listen, I know that maybe for some it might, but 90% of lupus patients, autoimmune disease patients, they need something stronger than ibuprofen. My tolerance for pain is so high because of having to deal with it for so long on my own, that when it comes to giving me a pain medication, they have to give me the highest dose. They have to give me the strongest medication. Sometimes I'm having scripts of oxys, roxys, and to y'all like, oh yeah, and I'm getting hot. That shit don't even touch the pain. That's how bad it is. Pain medication is supposed to at least touch it a little bit. But sometimes there's nothing that can touch the pain or explain it except for you. There's not enough schooling to help you understand exactly what we go through every day. You can have an idea, but that's nothing like the real thing. Nothing. And I know it seems like we complain a lot. Like when we speak out on what's happening and what's going on, because it feels like that to us. We feel like we're complaining, and we don't like to hear that. We don't like to even hear ourselves because it hurts so bad. And it's like, sometimes if you don't think about it, thank you so much, Goddess. Thank you for the likes. Sometimes if you don't think about the pain, like for me, I have to literally meditate. Like starting from the time I wake up, I have to be like, okay. Like I talk to myself. I'll be like, okay, Nelly, stand up. Like you got this. Stand up. And then when I stand up and it hurts so bad where I feel like I'm about to buckle at the knees, I'm like, okay, you standing up. You standing up though. Your knees might be about to buckle, but you standing up though. Now hold on to something, Nelly, because you can't fall down. Like I literally have to walk myself through step by step that I take. Because if I don't, then I'm going to be crying because the pain is so excruciating that the only thing that can actually maybe just a little bit put it at a little halt is serious, severe meditation. Because that pain, and then on top of that pain, being struck with the forklift. Oh, thank you so much, Cookie. And this is not just being hit with no forklift. I'm talking about anybody, car wreck. Anything that happens to you being a lupus patient, it's not the same as a regular person. It hurts even worse. And so imagine the pain never going away. Like, then what? Then what do you do? How do you feel? What do you think? How do you talk to people? How do you smile every day? How do you continue to be a graceful person? How do you continue to be? How? I know for me, meditation is how. I don't want to look at somebody and be like, hey, how you doing? Because what type of smile is that? That is ugly. No. Yes, I'm in pain, but do I got to be like, hi, how are you? No. Hi, how you doing? You doing all right? Okay. And in the inside, I'm like, ah! God, it hurts. Ah. Hey, Lilith. Hi. Sorry, y'all. That's my baby. So, I mean, nobody wants to do that. Nobody. Just like anybody with an autoimmune disease don't always want to talk about it. But sometimes we have to talk about it for people to understand. You ever been around one of your friends for so long and you've done regular stuff with them for so long that they like, when you having a bad day, they're like, oh shit, I forgot you had lupus. Like, damn. Well, it's easy for y'all to forget, but it'll never be easy for us to forget because the pain is 24/7, 32/6. Never goes away. It's just some days are better than others. I'm not saying that that better day means that we're not in pain. No, that better day just means that you can manage the pain a little bit more than the day before that it was really, really bad. So from on a scale from 1 to 10, I would like to say a lupus patient lives at an 8.5 to a 9. And some live at a 10 forever. 90% of the time, I'm at an 8.5%. So I know if 90% of the time I'm at an 8.5%, come on. And I've said this before, just because every lupus patient doesn't experience the same things does not mean that one pain is greater than the next. Because if you're in 24/7, 32/6 pain, yes, it can get worse. But if we experiencing the same pain, just sometimes it hits different parts of the body. So you can't say, my lupus pain is worse than yours because it's affecting my liver. Okay, but what if this person's lupus is not the same as yours, but it's affecting their heart? So you can't really compare. It's not apples and oranges. We're all apples. Some of the apples are just a little bit more rotten than others, not in the sense of your insides being rotten and you're just a rotten person. I'm talking about like the rotten parts of like the big flare-ups, the kidney, that's what I'm talking about. It sucks. But I will say this, my wife never has given up on trying to figure out what's wrong with me, on trying to figure out on how to help me. And she's always doing research, and she came across this young man that said that lupus is not hereditary. It is actually, they saying, like a parasite. Like a parasite. So not only that, is they're also trying to say, well, this young man, he's basically saying that lupus patients' real problem is in their gut health. Now, anybody that has lupus, then you're going to understand exactly what I say when I say this. My gut has always had problems. And I can't even think of the name of the doctor that messes with your asshole. Anyways, I went there thinking that it was that. And whole time, it's lupus. Lupus affects your shitter. Lupus affects every part of your fucking body. And you can even get irritable bowel syndrome with lupus. You can even, like, seriously, too much burping, migraines. All of this can be from lupus. You can experience it one time from something else. And then, all of a sudden, lupus makes you experience that all the time. Now I was picked up on that. You said, yep, you burp constantly. Yeah. You said, look up foods that's good for inflammation. I do. Listen, I even eat them. I'm vegan. I eat as many fruits and vegetables that's supposed to be for inflammation. Turmeric, ginger. I do all of that. But it's like, man, I need something else. Like, I really believe that anyone that has an autoimmune disease, we should, yes. So I'm also, I'm going to do another deworm, but there's also a supplement that I take. Let me just go run and get it real quick, because I also want to tell you guys about this company. Let me go get it. Because it's actually really good. I need to make me some today. For what? Okay. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard of Genetics, but I found this company online, and everything in their company is plant-based, vegan-friendly. So, yeah, I was looking into it. So this is one of their detox powders, and you see how big it is. Look how big it is to my head. So this one supports the body's natural detoxification process. Everything is this is a vanilla one. This is a vanilla one. Anyways, it's scientifically designed, crafted with plant-based ingredients, and it comes with its own little spoon. Let's see what it looks like. It smells just like vanilla and it tastes just like vanilla. I'm not gonna lie. I had a bad experience with Ensure when I was in county jail because I couldn't eat and they force fed me, and this kind of reminds me of it. So sometimes when I drink it, I kind of gag because I have flashbacks. But other than that, I have seen a huge change since I started taking this. Not exactly like pain-wise, but just like gut-wise. So if you're looking for something, yes. If you're looking for something that will make your gut feel a little bit better, I swear, this is amazing. And I also got some of they, let me just go get their pills. I'll be right back. Okay. And I'll say this, everything that they're, like all of their vitamins come in glass. Like everything is glass except for this. So this one is support gut and respiratory health. Amazing. Again, Genetics. And it comes, this one came with 60 of them. This is what it looks like. And you take this one 3 times a day. Also, I got the Complete Women Probiotic. It's a 5-in-1. It's for digestive, immune, vaginal health, as well as stress and bloating. And it stays in the gut for 24 hours. So I use this as well. And you're supposed to take this one, I think, once a day. Yep, this one is once a day. And then this one is Fibroplex. It supports the soft tissue and neuromuscular function. Because I be feeling like something's going on with my muscles and my neuro, I got this. So this one you take 2 times a day as well. That's a pretty big one. Let me show you. Did I show y'all this one? Yeah, I did. Okay. And then this one is pretty big for me. But it's not the biggest pill I've seen. So. And then my last one, and they all smell like, you know how vitamins smell. And my last one is called Immune Active. This one supports your immune system support. Now, anybody that has an autoimmune disease, I feel like this is for us. Like, I'm not telling you that I feel 100% better. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you want just a little bit of extra something to, my thing is this, if anything a little bit could help, I'm gonna try to take it. You know, not, especially if it don't give you them type of side effects like, you know, the woozy, drizz, you know, all of that. So this one is Immune Active, and it's immune system support, and you take this one 2 times a day, but you have to take all of them with food and water. And this is what it looks like. This one came with 60 capsules. Now, all of this together was $300, but it's very much so worth it. I'm not saying, again, that you're going to feel immediately better within 1 day of taking it, but I've been taking these for about a month now, and I'm feeling a little bit better in my gut. Now, my gut was giving me issues. I didn't like the feeling that I'm talking about, I would be like, you know what I'm saying? Besides the hernias. So, you know, lupus can fuck your gut up. Like, your gut would feel like somebody is punching it in the inside. You know, you'll be shitty. Sometimes you'll diarrhea and you'll be like, damn, why am I diarrheaing? And it'll be all the time. It's not going to harden up for nothing. But once you start taking these, I'm telling you, I went from, I know this is probably too much information, but I went from diarrhea to regular poop. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing with lupus. It's you'll have months and months of just diarrhea. And you like, damn, what am I eating? And you could be eating everything properly. You could be eating everything that you're supposed to be eating. But your gut issues are coming from a lupus flare. And sometimes that flare can last for 6 months. And you'll be diarrheaing for 6 months. And you're like, what the fuck is going on? So you said me last month. Right. So it's like we have to do other steps to make sure that our body is at least to 50%. And that means we have to take extra things to make sure our gut is better. Take extra things to make sure that we don't get migraines, or to make sure that our muscle pains is a little bit, manageable. We have to take extra things to make sure that we're healthy and to make sure that we last just as long as our kids, or to raise our kids. You know, it gets hard. You said it gets crazy that we do all of this just to be to near 50%. Man, I'm not even asking to be to 90%, 50. Yes, that's crazy. Like, cause that's not, it's not much. Because right now I know I'm at a 10%, but I want to at least get it to 50, please. So I do everything that I can. Again, Immune Active. Y'all, I think you should try it out, and if you have a flex spin card, for those that don't know what a flex spin card is, depends on what type of insurance you get. Sometimes your insurance will give you a card that you can spin on, out-of-pocket doctor visits, medication, and they say that your flex spin cards don't pay for vitamins. That's not true. They don't pay for vitamins in the store, but if you can find FSA approved vitamins, yeah, you'll be good. Let me go open the door for my friend. Actually, let's wrap it up. Y'all, if you just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I love you guys so much. It is and was autoimmune disease awareness, and Monday is mental health talk, and Tuesday is sickle cell talk. So I will see you guys Monday. I love you guys so much. Sending positive vibes, love, and energy your way. And before I leave, I always tell the Oklahoma City area that if you are going out tonight, please do not drink and drive. It's not worth it. It's so not worth it. I love you guys, and I will see you Monday. Mwah. Have a good day.